SEO for authors. So you have probably heard of SEO. It stands for Search Engine Optimization. This means that you set up your website and your pages to be found in search engines like Google. It used to be pretty simple. Way back in the day, when I was first blogging, it was like, pick the keyword you want to rank for, and rank means where you fall in those results. If somebody types in that word into Google, are you one of the first things that they see? Everybody says if you want to hide a dead body, put it on the second page of Google. If somebody doesn't see the result they want in that first page of Google, they're trying a new keyword. If they're not coming up with the answer, they're like, okay, I must have put in the wrong query. I'm going to ask something different. So it's very, very rare that anybody would click to the second page of results on Google. So you want to be on that first page, and for a particular word, a particular keyword, a particular topic. So that's the first thing to think through, is what topics do you want to be found for? So like I said, way back in the day when I was first blogging, you would put that topic in your headline, put it in a couple of the headers, and you're good to go, because there just were not that many web pages back then. Now, SEO has gotten extremely complicated, and there are people who specialize in this. I can refer you if you want people who specialize in setting up SEO, but there are a few foundational basics that can get you started. It's important to know that SEO takes time. That search engine needs to process and see your site. It's not going to be showing you in top results immediately, because part of the ranking factor is the longevity of your posts and your blog and your website. So it is an investment into the future, because in the future it can bring you search traffic, which is free. So really good to be getting search traffic to your website for your keywords and topics. So it's definitely a foundation that you want to put in place from the start. So again, the first thing to think about is, what keywords do you want to be found for? So if you are a nonfiction author and you have a book in order to grow your business, what is the topic of the book? What is the topic of your business? What is it that you do? And those are the keywords that you want to be found for, to bring those perfect, ideal clients and readers to your website. This is one of the main reasons why people still do blogging, because you get that refresh of content on a regular basis, and you can be putting in more keywords, building up your site to something bigger that the search engines are going to take notice of. Now, keyword research is challenging. I have a hard time with it. It's so complicated. There's tools out there. Most of them are pretty expensive and difficult to figure out how to use. So I actually recently discovered a new tool that I'm pretty excited about, and that I am going to be using for my own blogging and to increase my own SEO. It's called Rank IQ. If you're a blogger, you've probably already heard of it, but I had not. I just found out about it. So I'm going to try to share my screen and show you it, because it's so simple to use, and I love that about it. So let's see if we can do this. Screen sharing is easiest with 2 monitors. Oh, good. I have 2 monitors. Works best on a good computer. Okay. So it looks like I should probably do share screen 2. There we go. All right. So this is the Rank IQ dashboard, and this is where you put in your keywords that you're looking to rank for. Keywords right now, what's working best is long tail keywords, and that means longer phrases. So I have not done that here. Like, for example, I put book marketing. That is an enormous topic. It's going to be hard to rank for that. But if you were to put book marketing for tarot readers, astrologers with books, something that is a longer phrase that is extremely specific. You want to find this sweet spot where there's enough people searching for it that it's going to bring you business and bring you traffic, but not so many people searching for it that you get lost and nobody sees you in the results. So everybody's trying to find that sweet spot balance. But basically, you search for a keyword phrase that you want to rank for, and then it comes back as this report. And then, let me see, the report side says it's suggested content grade, which is going to show you how to do that, the suggested word count of your blog post or your page, and just some more information here about the topics. So it's going to use all this in the content optimizer. And here is where you can write directly in here or paste your post that you're working on. And it's going to keep track of how many words, and it's going to show you that ideal word count that is going to make you the best post on the internet for this topic. And then your grade depends on how many of these keywords you are using. So, if I put that in, it's showing me how many words I have, and it's showing here that I have used this this keyword. And you can click over to show unused. So once you have a bunch of these used, then you might want to do that to see which ones are left. The more of those that you can use, that's what makes the grade go up. So this keyword is not super competitive. It's a little bit competitive. You want to have an A minus, so it's pretty high. You want to have 1,700 words, which is really not bad. I'll show you this other one that I just was working on was the book marketing one. So again, that's a really popular topic. So you need to be using a ton of the keywords in here. And the ideal word count is 3,400, which is huge. So I have not even come close to that. And I'm about done with everything that I wanted to say about this general topic. So I might look for a different keyword phrase because this one really isn't about just book marketing. It's about book funnels. So I may look at some other phrases to rank for. But this is the simplest keyword tool I have ever seen. And they make it so easy to do the optimizing. So I am really thrilled for this. And, I don't actually do anything on money mindset myself, but I have partners who do. I bring people onto this podcast to speak about money mindset. So I'm thinking about how can I support my partners and grow their business with my partner link so I can write a blog post around what they do as well. So that's what I have on there. So let's see. I might want to be more specific with a long tail keyword on this one because, oh my gosh, look how good I have to be if I want to rank for the word Kartra. A++ and 4,000 words. That is challenging. So now you can see that the money mindset one is quite reasonable at 1,000 words and an A- ranking or an A- content grade. So like you can start checking your web page and seeing your rank. I have not experimented with all of these parts yet because I just downloaded it. The cost has to do with how many reports per month you're running. I'm not doing a huge amount of blogging. I might try to get to one blog a month or one blog a week. So that's what I'm sort of aiming towards. And so I don't need to run a bunch of these reports. I have 4 reports left for this month. So when you first sign up, it gives you, which one? I want to say it gives you like 12 reports for the month. But There is a light plan that they don't advertise, and I found this out from Googling. Of course, somebody optimized themselves for Rank IQ. It was pretty cool. So after you sign up for the original plan that I think is like $45 a month, you can go into that upgrade plan, and instead of upgrade, you downgrade to the light plan for 8 reports a month, $30. So that is a really good deal. Most of these kind of keyword research tools are hundreds of dollars a month. So this is really good for a hobby blogger, a beginning blogger, somebody who's not making blogging their primary income, which is what we're trying to do here with being authors and using books to grow a business like a coaching business. So a blog is a really good foundational piece to have on your website to help bring in more traffic. Again, it takes time, but over time you get that organic traffic, and it brings in those people who are searching for those keywords that match up with your topic, which means they're going to be just the kind of people who want to download your book, download your teaser, read your stuff, and become your client. So that is what SEO is all about. As I said, it has gotten much more complicated these days. I tried to download classes and checklists for SEO, and it's like, here's a list of 500 different things to do for your SEO. It's like, whoa. So for us simple folk, I would say you want to think about a long tail keyword, a phrase that people that will want your services may be searching in Google, and run that report on Rank IQ. Put that keyword in some of the headings, in your title. Another tool that I like a lot, let me actually share this one as well. Rank IQ does have a headline thing, which I cannot remember where that was. They do have a thing about getting a good headline, but I already had a tool that I really like for headlines. So I'm going to show that to you as well. But yeah, basically put that keyword in the header, put it in some of the headings within the blog. You want to definitely be using an H1 and H2 format in your blog, and your alt images should also have some keywords. This is another one where you have to have a balance, because the purpose of the alt tags is when you have an image in your blog and you hover over it and it says change the alt tag, you can write in a description of what's in the image. The purpose of this is to help people who are visually impaired to know what's in that image. So the primary thing that you're doing is you're describing exactly what's in the image, but it's also a place that search engines will go through for your keywords to know what this blog post or page on your website is about. So you can strategically blend those things for something like, if you were trying to, I have a client who sells to chefs. She's a business coach for chefs. So she might have a stock image that is a guy shaking hands with somebody. In that alt tag, it's going to say personal chef, male personal chef shaking hands with, food critic, something like that, to bring in both elements. So the keywords are in there, as well as the primary purpose of supporting people who are visually impaired to be able to know what your images are. So let me real quick bring up this headline studio as well. I'm going to remove this one, and then I'm going to share my screen again. Let's see, stop that screen. Share this one. There we go. I freaking love this tool. I don't know if they have an affiliate program. I don't think that they do. So, but basically, again, I pay for a certain number per month. 5 premium headlines, but each headline you can do like 29 times. So if you reach the headline you like, you can always use it for a different one to really make full use of it. But as you can see, it gives you a grade and it shows you a green, a red, or a yellow. So I keep on fiddling with the title until I get into that green area. It gives you the base headline score as well as the SEO score. It has suggestions. It has different words you can try to use. For this, I'm on the SEO side, so it's showing monthly searches and competition. So this is exactly what we were talking about, something that is enough searches to bring good traffic, but low competition so you actually get seen. So what topic does it think that this is? Where did we put that? I think that's on the headline score where it says what topic it is, but author website SEO, I believe, is the topic that it is looking at. And the trend is going up. People are searching for things like that again. Here you can compare your headline to other similar people. And here you can open these banks and see different types of words to put in there and your balance of words, common, uncommon, the emotional quotient, how many words are in there, the type of headline that it is, your reading grade level. You want this to be low to make it easy for people of all types to understand. The sentiment is positive because I use that word, how clear it is. Dismiss that. The keyword or topic is found in the beginning or the end of the sentence. So it has pulled this as the topic, author website SEO, which is correct. So you can see my other attempts in the past here, and like a 48, bleh, not good enough. So I keep fiddling with it till I get a nice high score. So this is going to be this is very meta. This is going to be a blog post that I'm working on that will probably have this video as part of it, because that is exactly what we're talking about right now. Author website SEO and setting your book up for success with your webpage. So I will have links for both of these tools in the description. And please do leave any questions that you have about SEO, search engine optimization, and your website so that I can answer them in this blog post or do another video or whatever. So leave your questions, and thank you so much for spending this time with me today.